Previously on ALM102.
Oh, sorry, Mum. Did you want to have a go of it?
Can I?
Yeah, sure. Just make sure that you try out the one where you're climbing up the mountain. That's a really cool one. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to another Previously on ALM102 video. I hope you're raring to go with the next week of study. I'm really looking forward to the next topic, and I've even locked Frank downstairs to make sure that he can't get up on the roof and distract me this time. But before we get to that, let's take a quick look at the last week. And I thought that I'd start with the getting practical side of things this time, where we talked about the importance of overlay footage and how editing in some extra visuals, moving images, can help you in a variety of ways. Firstly, it can help you extend and enhance the meanings or messages that you're looking to convey in your video. It can also take the pressure off you when you're speaking to camera for a prolonged period of time without bringing in those awkward jump cuts. And thirdly, it can also help you create a more interesting, dynamic and engaging video altogether that will be more likely to sustain your audience's attention throughout the course of your video. Let's just take a quick example. If I was going to talk to you about Lenovo's Star Wars Jedi Challenger's AR headset, I could just talk to you on screen like this, or I could show you part of it, and I could talk you through the various games that are part of this app and how it's been enhanced over time. Since it was first released, you can now buy two headsets and even duel one another with two players, so it's a really interesting system. As you can see here, I'm really getting into being a Jedi, fighting other Jedi, and really being immersed within the Star Wars universe. And that example relates to the subject matter of what we looked at last time as well. Our digital media context of VR, AR, MR, XR, who knows what else I'll come up with before I even upload this video. But the one really important point that I wanted to get across here is that a lot of people often, when they hear the terms virtual reality, augmented reality, think about games. And if they don't think of themselves as big gamers, they often find the topic maybe not all that relevant or interesting to them. But what I really wanted to emphasize here, and this came out in some conversations I witnessed between students and tutors, is that VR and AR and all that stuff is about much more than gaming. And what I thought I'd talk about here is a couple of different examples of that. I've done some work with Melbourne's Jewish Holocaust Centre over the years, and recently they sent a survivor over to one of the concentration camps that they were imprisoned in Poland, and they recorded a very complex testimony within the original setting of persecution, and they've created a virtual reality experience out of that. A really interesting use of VR for the purposes of commemoration and education. Another recent application of VR is to use this technology to train firefighters in scenarios that might be too dangerous to train them in non-virtual ways, and this was actually contributed to by Deakin University. And lastly, my sister actually sent me a video recently of my niece having a VR experience that is designed for marketing purposes, and it was basically promoting the sales of almond milk. So there's just a few thoughts to recap our last topic. Thank you for watching, and let's move on to the next one. No, Mum, it's not real. Now get off the roof. Get off the roof.